So you might be that island girl planning and looking forward to migrate here to Canada from Jamaica or from any other Caribbean island. And you're like, what to really expect? What is life really like in Canada compared to Jamaica or other Caribbean countries? Well, you're in luck because in today's video, I'm going to take you on a deep dive with a comparison between Jamaica versus Canada. Yes. Hey, Wagwan. If you're new to me here, my name is Yashika Turner, and on this channel, I create content for new, aspiring, and even settled immigrants here in Canada. Now, let's jump into it because you know, said at Jamaica we come from, and the vibes, yes, sir. Drop it in the comments. Let me know which parish you're from. And if you haven't yet subscribed yet, wait, please, may I beg you, hit the subscription button right now. Hit the notification button also so you won't miss my next video to come. And throughout the video, if me say anything where you like, just like it so others can see this video also. You ready for it? Let's get into it. Canada is huge and Canada is beautiful. We know that Jamaica done nice and beautiful already with lots of lands and island vibes and beaches and sun, sand, sea, and the whole works. But here in Canada, you'll find a vast amount of landscape. Land can done. Yes, lots of land, lots of trees, especially so here in Canada, there are 4 different seasons. So throughout each season, then of course the beauty in the eyes of the beholder will look different, because in winter time it is filled with snow. And of course, I know some people just love to see the white snow all around, the land, the areas just filled with snow, especially when the snow is falling, the snow is coming down, the snowflakes. Some people love to see that. Throughout the time of spring, when the buds, the flowers are blooming and everything starts to come out, it's another feeling of beauty here in Canada. Not to mention in the full bloom of the summer, when all the trees are back to their greenery state of greenery and all the flowers are fully bloomed and the lush beauty. Then comes as we roll into fall, when the trees, the colors are now changing and you see that lush autumn vibes here in Canada. Trees looking from red, from burgundy, orange, yellow, green, and that lush landscape. Now that's what Canada will look like, right? During the season of changes, during the looking at the landscape here in Canada, right? Now, while in Jamaica, of course, we have our mountains or beaches or sand or palm trees or coconut trees and the lush beauty of the landscape. It is breathtaking. Not because we come from Jamaica, me a go on so, but we know Jamaica nice and Jamaica is beautiful, right? But behind that beautiful vibes, that beauty that comes with Jamaica, it's the island vibes that comes with it. That festivity, that reggae music, that laid back feeling here, unfortunately, you're not going to find it here in Canada, right? It's a whole different vibes. Jamaica has a different level of vibes where you can't find nowhere else. Maybe another Caribbean country, but definitely not Canada. So that's the number one difference with Canada and Jamaica, right? The vibes, the atmosphere, the beauty, both are beautiful, but Canada just lacks the Jamaican vibes. Another thing, Canada is very diverse and very multicultural. So the food here is different. You'll find our famous poutine, Canadian poutine, the Canadian maple syrup, and all that stuff that's here in Canada, the staple food. Thanksgiving time is a turkey and the mashed potato and gravy and stuffing and all them things that we're not really used to at Jamaica, because when it comes down to our festive time, it's the curry goat and the oxtail and the rice and peas, right? So the food culture is different. The cuisine is different. You buck up the jerk pan man them on the roadside I do them jerk chicken. You're not gonna find that here in Canada. So the food is different. When you come to Canada and you're expecting your authentic Jamaican food, especially that authentic Jamaican jerk chicken right off of the jerk pan, you might find it in some cities, in some provinces, but depending on where you land here in Canada. Again, the island vibes. You go up on the beach and you get your nice fish, your brown stew fish, your escovitch fish, ambami, your festival and all those things. Man, me not lie, me miss that. I miss the Jamaican food and the Jamaican culture here in Canada. So oftentimes you feel homesick. And what's homesick? This same thing that I'm explaining to you. When you're missing your culture, you're missing your food, you're missing your scenery. During the winter time, you're missing the beach. You can go down at the riverside, you can go down at the seaside, you can go down at Duns River Falls, down at the falls, wherever you want to go. These things in Jamaica are open year round. While here in Canada, as different seasons changes, there are different outdoor activities that goes along with the season. But again, it takes time to get into that culture and to embrace this lifestyle change. For example, I've been here for over 12 years and I still cannot get used to this winter. Canadian thing is to go skiing up in the mountains, up in the hills and the valleys and ski down on ice and thing. That's not my thing. No, no, ma'am. Me not put on a layer and layer of clothes and me a ski on ice and you have to pad up with. No, I will be in my house, winter hibernating, or if I can afford it, we fly out and go to Jamaica. When it really, really like, no man, we can't take this winter no more. We need to get out. So that's why a lot of Jamaicans after they retire, they go back to Jamaica or they have a second house in Florida. You call them the snowbirds, where they go run away during this dreaded winter season here in Canada to go warm up themselves, right? So that's number two, the culture and the food and just the pure niceness and the vibes. Now, another difference is the culture. Now, ask any Canadian about hockey. What they will tell you, winter time is hockey season here in Canada. And no, me not talk about the hockey we eat. Me not talk about with Jamaican national dish, hockey and saltfish. I'm talking about the sports, the hockey. Hockey. I just did a video, actually, I think that's my last video I did with my son where we were discussing the Canadian slangs and expressions here in Canada, because you know when you come from Jamaica with a strong accent, your strong patois accent, when you say certain terms, certain words, they're gonna laugh at you. But as I said in that video, don't feel shame or feel embarrassed, because you're just being you, and that is just our culture and our way of saying things. So eventually you will learn the correct terms or the correct way of saying things for other Canadians to understand you, but nobody feel no way. You can go ahead and watch a video after watching this one, of course. No, yes, so hockey is a game where they have this stick where they play it on the ice. That is Canadian hockey. While you know us Jamaican, it's all about football and cricket, right? And again, here in Canada, they call football soccer. Soccer. I should have my son here to say it with me, because my Jamaican term or pronunciation might not sound so right in the ears of a Canadian. You get me? So yes, so the sporting arena is different. So hockey, soccer in Jamaica is track and field, it is football, and it is cricket. We're all about the speed, the speed, the speed, track and field, track and field. That's our neighbor spring cut from a Jamaica, track and field. We are ahead at the speed. What we say? Bolt to the world, lightning bolts, right? So that's how our culture is different when it comes on to the sports in arena. So I did mention the weather. We are here in Canada, we experience 4 different seasons, while in Jamaica it's one straight tropical season. The only thing is we might experience a lot of rainfall, tropical storms, earthquakes, hurricanes, and all that stuff. where we might not get that as much here in Canada. We get winter storms where there is a lot of snow here, and oftentimes it restricts or mobility of us going out to work and all that stuff. So when it comes down to the weather and the climate, it is a significant difference. So if you cannot manage a cold, go to a province where it is a little bit warmer. Don't go to provinces where you only get 1 or 2 months worth of summer, because you're going to get depressed and you're going to cry, cry, cry. Lots and lots of eye water, crocodile tears when the cold lick you. And again, the culture and the diversity of different cultures. Canada is multicultural. So you will see a wide variety of different races, different languages, different cultures that you have to deal with when you come here to Canada. Now, of course, Jamaica, you'll see mostly Black people. We have some Chinese of late, and Caucasians and different cultures, Africans, Caribbean, different Caribbeans. But it's not as diverse as when you come here to Canada. You will have to learn, understand different values, different cultures, especially in the working world. Depends on the work, that your occupation and your profession, you'll have to adapt and be able to adjust on how to serve these different culture and respect their culture, their norms, and their values. So that's one of the main differences. Racism. Oftentimes, some people will say they come here and they experience racism. It is real. It is real here in Canada. And I'm not going to talk about that in this video, but I might talk about it in other videos and in another video. But in Jamaica, you have your Black people, you see all day around. It's dominant, right? So you have nobody to call you or to cuss you out and to be rude to you that you're not from here, where you take up yourself, who are you, look you up, down, left, right. So you won't find that, although they try to bring diversity and equality here in Canada, but still, you'll still find some people who will try to disrespect you and who will try to look down on you because of your race, right? Because of the color of your skin. So those are some of the main differences when it comes on to being in Jamaica and being in Canada. So there you have it. So whether you plan on coming to Canada and you're not really sure what to expect here in Canada, those are the major differences. The culture, the food, the sports, the beauty of it all. You will miss your sun, sand, and sea from the Caribbean island or beautiful Jamaica, while you come and you embrace a whole new culture filled with opportunities and more experience here in Canada. We welcome you and we're looking forward to see you here. I have a Facebook group. If you're planning on moving here to Canada, you're not sure what to expect, you need a community, you need support, you need more questions to be answered, go ahead and join my Facebook group. I'll list it right here in the description so you can join. And if you're planning on coming here and you're like, I need more information, Yashika, I have written a book just for you, what to expect when moving to Canada. And I wrote this book as my personal roadmap and a journey from my experiences here landing as a new immigrant also. So this book is available on Amazon. You can find it in the Kindle and also in the hard copy version. So that's what I have for you to help you to thrive and create a successful life here in Canada. Go ahead and watch my next video right here and see you in my next video. Bye for now.